there's a very special connection between avatars and Yogi's Cave, or the birth of a vortex. Can you explain that to us?
Well, the avatar session of the avatar webinars is a preparation for Yogi's Cave. Yogi's Cave, we will be diving into an avatar's energy.
Say that again, please. Into what?
We will dive into an avatar's energy.
Oh, okay.
The energetic field of an avatar, which is, Yogi Bhajan is one of the avatars. There are different types of avatars, and 6 are the main avatars, and the very first category is called the Nitya avatar. Nitya avatar. Nitya means always, always. And Ava means to come, and Tar means down. So Nitya avatar means the one who always comes. Always. We will talk about Yogi Bhajan as an avatar. So it will be a preparation. Before, you want to go and learn swimming in the ocean, we will teach you how to swim in a smaller pool. So this avatar webinar will be the smaller pool where we will teach you how to swim. How to swim in that energy, how to recognize an avatar, how to, preparation, some meditation, especially to prepare yourself for that great jump into the energetic field of an avatar, Sri Singh Sahib Yogi Bhajan, who is a Nit avatar, also sometimes called Bhagat avatar, the divine or the evolved soul, when it comes down in the form of a sage, in the form of a saint, in the form of a devotee, like in the case of Yogi Bhajan. So there's a total link. Anybody, if you don't come, if you don't want to take a webinar, you want to just come for, Yogi Bhajan's ranch, it's also okay. But this will be a good preparation. We will be really going deep into the energies of the avatars. So you will be more prepared for that huge energy, which through the grace of the Guru may explode. And we had that experience previously, even myself and Siri-Gian, even you had that. And a few other souls also had that. And so this is a total preparation for that.
How wonderful. You said we will explode. Will we also be safe?
I do not guarantee that.
Oh.
Because only when you explode do you disappear. And only when you disappear can the divine come.
Oh.
Okay. The ocean of love is very different. To go from this side of the ocean to the other side of the ocean, you have to swim and go, and then you reach. But the ocean of love, you have to drown before you reach.
Oh my. So we're going to drown into the ocean of love?
Of love? Drown in the devotion. Drown in the ocean of love. Be intoxicated. Really go deep. Intoxication is called the divine wine.
Yes, Rumi talked about that a lot.
Mm-hmm. So the divine wine. So if you want to drink the divine wine, you come.
Okay.
Sri Singh Sahib Yogi Ji, will be sharing that divine wine with all of us.
My goodness, that sounds like the most profound and wonderful wine ever. Best party ever. Drown in the ocean of love.
Love. Then you will reach. If you don't drown, you will never reach. Yeah.
Is it hard to drown?
I don't know.
In the ocean of love.
I don't know. It's an individual experience. For some, it will be good. For some, it will be very powerful. But whatever it is, it will be good for you. It will be good for your journey. It will be good if you are a seeker, so that you can disappear and something else can bloom in you.
Is that our real self, or is that something else that blooms in me?
The universe blooms in you.
Ah.
When the self dissolves, universe manifests in you. You know the seed, within the seed, the plant is inside. The plant is inside. The plant is so huge. You look at the small seed, you cannot say there is plant inside, because plant is so big, the seed is so small. But when the seed loses its individuality, when the seed disappears, then the huge tree manifests. When the self, the small self, disappears in devotion, disappears in reverence, then the universal self manifests. So this path is the path of disappearance. This path is going into non-existence. The Buddha calls this blowing the candle off. Blow the candle off. You go into Shunya. You come from Shunya, you go back into Shunya. The Sri Guru Granth states, Antar Sunnam, Bahar Sunnam, Trabhavan Sunnam Sunnam, Chautha Sunna, Jo Nar Jane, Taku Papna Punnam. Inner emptiness, outer emptiness, the three existence in emptiness. That is the ultimate journey, and that is the ultimate destiny. You come from Shunya, you go back into Shunya. Disappear.
And just remind us again what Shoonya is.
Shunya is that which cannot be explained, which can only be experienced, because as long as you're trying to explain, the mind is there. In the state of Shunya, there is no mind. So if I really want to explain it in the world of the mind, Shunya is the primal void, from where everything comes and into which everything dissolves. The Sri Guru Granth also calls Shunya with another beautiful name. And that beautiful name is Shabad. Shabad. Shah. Shah means existence. I am. Shah. Bad means dissolving. Shabad means your existence dissolving and becoming all. So that is Shoonya.
And since we are on this spiritual path, that is what we're really seeking. Where we are going, that's our path. That's it.
Even if you're not seeking, that is where you will go.
Oh, wonderful. Now, I'm sorry to ask this little practical question. When I've gone to Shoonya at Yogi's Cave, or Birth of a Vortex, when I get home, will I still be able to go to work and do my job?
Yeah, that's a very beautiful question. You see, Shunya does not disconnect you with this world. Shunya is that which is an inclusive of everything. Being inclusive yet being exclusive. Shunya, the real experience of Shunya, is like the lotus flower. The Sri Guru Granth explains this mindset or this state of consciousness. He explains Shunya is that consciousness, like a lotus flower, it is in the mud, but yet it is beyond the mud. It is not a cut-off from the world. It is experiencing the world, yet not being indulged in the world. That is Shunya. So it is a very misunderstanding. Sometimes Shunya means we are cut off. Then it's a partial. Then it's just one-sided. That which is one-sided does not have the other side. So it's partial, it's incomplete. Shunya is totality. In fact, Shunya makes you more aware. You know, every step that you take, you become more aware. Every word that you speak in awareness. Your heartbeat is in awareness. Your breathing is in awareness. Your walking is in awareness. Sri Guru Granth explains. Sri Guru Granth, the Guru says, Gurumukha Sambala Sambala Pavtara. The one who have experienced Shunya, even his walking, his steps are in awareness. So it's not cutting off from the world. It is in fact becoming more alive in the world. That's Shunya.
So you mean I would come back and feel, know, experience?
You will be more present in whatever you do. The problems are because we are not present. Part of us is here, part of us is somewhere else. When you are at the working place, you are thinking about meditation. But when you are meditating, you are thinking about your body. So part of you are here, a part of you are here. You are in duality, dubda, durmat. And the Guru talks about gurmat, the state of enlightened consciousness. Where, when sitting, know you are sitting. When eating, know that you are eating. You're fully present. You're fully available in the here and
now. So you're saying in my relationships with my family, I will be more in love, be more in patience?
You'll be more alive. You will be more alive. You will be more alive. You know, the fact is that we are always half asleep. You know, sometimes we are talking or whatever. You say, you know, can you say that again? You know, I did not hear. You know, so we are not fully present.
I see.
So it will make you more present.
How wonderful. I'm so happy to hear this, that it will be finally breaking into this, what you call the ocean of love. I love that. Drowning in the ocean of love. And then being able to bring that back with me when during my daily life. Amandeep, I will be there. I will be there in gratitude. I will be there in presence. Okay. I'm so looking forward to this. And I just want to let everybody know, this is Amandeep teaching. It is quite an experience to be with him as he leads us through this energy. You hear that he has the knowledge, and you can feel that he has the energy to connect us to the Master. And
it's all grace of the Master. You know, that's the beautiful thing, you know. You know, nobody has the power. You know, Guru Nanak in Japji, he says, Akhan jor, chupe na jor, jor na mangal diye na jor. It's a whole body and no power. You know, another thing to add on, we will teach you how to become powerless.
Which is where all power comes from.
Yeah, where all power comes. Because now you think you have power. So the universe say, okay, you have power, you keep doing what you do. Then when you become powerless, you know, there are two ways to grow. One is from lower chakras to higher chakras, and the other way is from higher chakra down. So there is one downward path going up, and then the up path from on top, it comes down. The path which flows from down to up is the path of effort. It's path of effort. And the path which flows from top to down is called the path of grace. Okay, so we will be teaching you, you know, that we have made a lot of effort, you know, we put a lot of effort. We have, you know, very hard sadhanas. You know, we have a lot of, I know there are people who do a lot of kriyas, so they've been doing for years, you know. And now, in this yogi's cave, we will share, you know, how to receive the grace and let the energy, you know, come down. And
Thank you so much, Amandeep. We're really looking forward to being with you through this whole process. And again, that's the webinars from August the 5th through September the 2nd, and you can see much more about that at soulanswer.com/avatars. That's AVTAARS.html. And then you can see all about Yogi's Cave at Soul, that's SOUL, answer, ANSWER.com/yogis, YOGIS, underscore, cave, CAVE, underscore, 2014.html. Oh, and there's something special, very worldly, that if you register for Yogi's Cave, you get a discount code to use on avatars. Okay, a nice one, $30. Bless you, dear. I'm just loving, anticipating being there. Bless you. Sat Nam.